Look at this huge piece of pork cutlet. This is one of the big attractions that you can find here at one of the hottest new Korean restaurants in SoCal. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am out here in Eastvale, which is in the western part of San Bernardino County. And I rarely come out here, so this is quite an adventure for me. But I'm so excited for the food spot that I am at today because I'm gonna be checking out a brand new Korean restaurant that I heard is pretty awesome. It's called Dubu Tofu House. It is in this food hall called Tawa Market Hall, and this is my first time here, so I'm very excited. And inside you got a lot of really awesome choices, but today I'm gonna specifically concentrate on their very special tofu house. So I encourage you, stick all the way to the end of this video, especially if you're looking for Korean food in the Eastvale, kind of like Ontario area, because I'm gonna show you the amazing spread here at one of the hottest new restaurants that you can find in this part of town. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't wanna miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And I'm gonna be going into Tawa Market Hall for the first ever time. And it looks super nice. Wow, I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're the first Korean restaurant here in Eastvale. We're doing a grand opening just over this weekend. We just wanted to bring a little Korean flavor, a little bit of that family tradition over here into this town. We saw that there wasn't too much of a Korean cuisine presence here, so we just wanted to bring that to you guys.
All right, there it is. There's the sundubu menu for $15.99. You get so many choices: beef, pork, seafood, even veggies. And if you guys don't know what sundubu is, it's pretty much Korean spicy tofu soup, and it's very good, especially on a cold day. These sundubus come in combinations, so if you want more than just the tofu soup, you can pair it with foods like galbi, which I always do, bulgogi, and all this other awesome stuff. And I guess the great thing about this restaurant is that they don't just have sundubu. So if you want to try some other Korean specialties, they have bossam here. Oh yeah, that's pretty epic. Wang's pork cutlet. That sounds so good. I think I'm gonna get that too. And they even got like kimchi, salad. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Just like with most of these other food stands in this food hall, the kitchen is gonna be pretty small, but their main focus here, like I said, is the sundubu. And they got other things on the menu too, and I see it cooking right here, and I'm super excited. This is really like bona fide Korean food. Oh yeah, those are the short ribs. See, they're grilling it. That's always a big plus. That's the way you gotta make your Korean barbecue, on the grill. Oh, I could already smell it. It's like so sweet and smoky. The dubu kimchi, yes, this is one of their specialties as well. I can't wait to see how this one's gonna turn out. You know, I never really knew what the sundubu broth was made out of, but at least for here, it's made of beef broth, and then they would add the spicy stock or sauce inside of it to make it that color, along with all your veggies and different proteins. Oh, that's the soft tofu itself. Look how silken it looks. It's so smooth. Yes, it goes right in there. Essential ingredient. That's the pork for the bossam. Yeah, nice and hot and boiled. Oh yeah, it's steaming hot. And you get a choice of whether you want the egg or not. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, totally, do it. I think this is the first time I've ever seen sundubu made in a kitchen. I never knew how this thing was made or assembled in the past. But at least for this place, I see there's different steps involved in it. And it's pretty fascinating. I wonder if I can make it at home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could. I'll make a good version as well. Well, here it is, guys, the seafood sundubu. Now, I want to stress this again. You have different choices of meats and veggies that you can put inside. Seafood is always a good one, but then also you can't go wrong with beef too, right? So in here is very soft silken tofu with that beef broth, the spicy paste, I guess, that makes it look this color, along with assorted seafood. And this is the barbecue beef rib combo. So for $29.99, you get a huge portion of these grilled short ribs, and it does come with the banchan, which are the sides. Like you got two kinds of kimchi, house-made potato salad, and the purple rice. And by the way, this is the only location as of right now. So it's not like a chain or a franchise. If you want to try Dubu, you want to try this awesome stuff, you have to come here specifically to Eastvale to try it. Wow, it's so hot. You have to be careful. But oh, it's really good. This is as traditional as it gets. I mean, this is the way a good sundubu is supposed to taste like. The tofu is very soft, it melts in your mouth. The broth itself, made of beef broth, and you can have different levels of spiciness. I usually get mine about medium, but if you want to get really spicy, you can. Or if you want to get it no spicy, you could do that as well. But I think you should have a little bit of a kick to it. I mean, that's the fun of eating the sundubu. Man, that is such good comfort food. If you guys have never had this Korean dish before, you should try it. Especially if you're around this area. I guess now you know where to go, right? Oh man, and I even saw them grilling these barbecue ribs back there. Oh yeah, I gotta have this as part of my meal. So whenever I go to these restaurants, it's like if it's a choice between bulgogi and kalbi, I usually end up getting this, even though it costs a little bit more, but I think it's really good. I mean, short ribs is really what you should get at a Korean barbecue restaurant. Oh man, this is awesome. Yeah, I feel you really should get the combo to complete this whole meal. So the combo, it comes in with different meats or proteins, so you can choose it, but I would say short ribs, you can't go wrong with it. It's made so perfectly. People come just to eat this if they don't get their sundubu. This is the Wang's pork cutlet. It's so big, 13 ounces of pork loin. It's been beautifully breaded and deep fried. It has that house special katsu sauce over it, along with the side of salad with their dressing. I'm telling you, this is very popular here from what I heard. Isn't that crazy? Oh, it's all dripping out. Yep, that's the pork cutlet right there. How am I supposed to eat it? Like cut it, or maybe pick it up and eat it like this? That thing is so perfectly crispy. It's kind of on the thin side, so you don't get way too much meat in your mouth. You taste a lot more of that crispiness. But in all seriousness, they do give you a knife. So if you want to eat it the proper way, be a gentleman, cut it up into bite sizes, and enjoy. That is as perfect as pork cutlet can get. Oh man, I love the crispiness of it. So nice. I feel like that's something I could eat every day. I mean, I won't, because obviously can't eat fried food every day, but that's how delicious it is. And the sauce is pretty killer too. Oh yeah, you gotta get this one. I heard really the most popular item here, beside the sundubu, is the pork cutlet. And this is their dubu salad, which is another house specialty here. You see the tofu? It's been cut so finely, it's been grilled, and there's a lot of mixed greens in there along with their house special sauce. And this is the dubu kimchi. Wow, it looks so good. Yep, so that's kimchi that's been stir-fried. We got some tofu, thin slices of tofu. You're supposed to eat it together. I think I should have actually started out with the salad. I mean, that's usually how you start off your meals, right? But the sundubu was so hot, it was still boiling, so I had to get to it right away. And by the way, this is not hot. This is not like one of those cast iron skillets. That thing really has a bite to it, because you get the mixed greens that you find in a lot of American salad mixtures, but then you also have kale inside too, which really adds that bite. And that tofu, wow, it's a good thing that they seared the top, because that really makes it taste so much better. Now it's like very slightly crispy. Very, very few times in my life have I had tofu salad, but I think this is really some of the best tofu salad you can find, especially in a Korean restaurant. And it's healthy too, so there's really no reason not to get it. And here is the dubu kimchi. Yeah, their house special kimchi. Wow, that kimchi is really good. That kimchi is so smoky and so sour too. After all, they did grill it, and I really think that's the way you gotta do kimchi when eating dishes like this, because once you grill the kimchi, it makes it taste so much. I mean, it tastes like kimchi, but it does taste different than just eating it like as a banchan. Wow, this is a good combination. So you get the intense flavor of the kimchi along with more of like the softer, subtle flavor of the tofu. Works so good together. Now here is a Korean dish that's very popular in Korean restaurants. It's called the bossam. Now the way they make it here is so interesting because these sliced pork belly, it's usually boiled and then cut up, but they torch it. Yeah, so it's kind of like smoky and crispy on the outside. I have never seen bossam made this way before. So the way you're supposed to do it, at least for this place, is to eat it together with the veggies, just like that. And it's supposed to really maximize the entire eating experience. So like I said, first ever time I had it where it was flame torched. So this should be very interesting. Maybe from now on, I should request for Korean restaurants to flame torch my bossam. So every Korean restaurant that I've been to made bossam a little bit differently. And the texture of the pork itself, some of them are a little bit more tender, some have more of a bite to it. I would say this one definitely has a little bit more of a bite to it, but it's very clean tasting. None of that really, porky type of flavor. But once again, combine it with the veggies like that, with that spicy sauce, it makes it taste like so off the hook. I came to eat the sundubu, but I've discovered that everything else on the menu is just as good. The food tastes just like it came out of Koreatown, LA. That's how legit it is. It's authentic, it tastes very good. It's really good recipe all around. Everything from the sundubu to the bossam to even that huge pork cutlet, it's all a winner. I mean, yeah, you definitely need to come here. So don't think that if you live in the San Bernardino area or Ontario that you have to drive all the way to Koreatown, LA for the sundubu or for some of these other items. Like, this is the real deal. So yeah, you gotta come over here to this food hall and try this Korean food because this is certified legit by me, and I've eaten Korean food all my life, so I can tell you this is definitely something you cannot miss here. All right guys, so before I close out this episode, I want to give a shout out to Sam once again, who's the awesome owner at Dubu Tofu House. So when you come in here, tell him or the staff that you saw this episode, and he's going to do something pretty special for you. What is that, Sam?
We're going to be 15% off your whole bill if you mention Rockstar Eater, so be there.
All right, and this is till the end of June, you said?
The end of June.
All right, see, you got a limited time, so come in here because this is some of the most awesome Korean food you're gonna eat in this town. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next food adventure.
Thank you guys.